Howdy team, hope you're doing well, hope everything is good. Welcome to this lesson of playing the bass part for I Can't Tell You Why by the Eagles, one of my favorite songs. This one here, it's all about the phrasing, all about the groove and sticking in that pocket. We're only going to be taking this from the last chorus and then through to the outro solo. So that's the only part that we're covering here. But it's all in B minor and B minor key. It's a pretty groovy bass line. Cool, let's crack it. Alright, so when coming out of that first solo, the first guitar solo, it comes back into a chorus line. And how we're going to start going into that, you want to start on the 4 and then the and just before the singing starts. And we're going to start with an open A. Open A string. We're going to go open and we're going to walk into it on a chromatic run. So we're going to go A sharp or B flat, and then into the B. So that's open, first fret, second fret. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. We're just going to hold that B. So that's basically the run over that chorus line. So we're going to start that again. So open A, then on the first fret of the A, and the second fret. Then we're going to hit that, and then we're going to do it twice. You should be falling on the same beat with the bass kick. You should be hearing Don Henley going doof, ba, boom, boom, ba, boom, da, boom, boom. So basically we're grooving, we're locking in with that. Boom, da, boom, boom, da, boom, da, boom, boom. Okay, so you listen for that bass kick, and that's what you're really grooving on. Ba, boom, boom, ba, boom, ba, boom, boom, ba. Okay, then we're going to go to an open E, so we're going to go to our low E, or the 4th string, and it's going to be played open. Then we're going to go to the 2nd fret, so an F sharp, and then to the 3rd fret, to the G. Right, and similar to what happened as we come into that first run, similar thing, you want to start on the 4, 4 and 1. So you want to be getting to that 3rd fret, or the G note, on the 1. Okay, so we're going, every time I try to walk away, something makes me turn around and stay. Okay, so what we're doing, so that whole thing again, open A, 2nd fret on the A, 3rd fret on the A. Sorry, let's do that again. Open A, 1st fret on the A, 2nd fret on the A. So we're in the B. We're going to do 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, then open low E, 2nd fret on the low E, 3rd fret on the low E. So open E, F sharp, G. Okay, so holding that B and up to that G. Then the next part is that we go up to the 5th fret, so we go to an A and we slide back to the 2nd, back to the F sharp, and then we play the octave F sharp, which is the 4th fret on the D string, or your 2nd string. Yeah, this one here. So we're going cool. So from the start again. Well, every time I try to walk away, something makes me turn around and stay. Then we walk back into that B note on the A string. So open A, this string here. Open A, 1st fret on the A, 2nd fret on the A. Something makes me, so something makes me turn. Let me just do it again. Well, every time I try to walk away, something makes me turn around and stay. And I can't tell you why. No, baby, I can't tell you after that one, we go back to the G. So we do the same walk in. So we go open low E, second fret on the low E, and then on the third fret of the low E. So I can't tell you why. No, baby, I can't tell you why. I can't tell you why. Okay, so that last little part out of the chorus is, so once that we hit that high F sharp, and then we come back into the G, so low E, second fret on the low E, third fret on the low E, then we're going to be doing the same thing of the following the bass kick, back to the F sharp. We're going to play that one twice, then we go back up to the G, so we go open E, F sharp, G, so that's open, second fret on the low E, and then third fret on the low E. Now we're going to do a little run up into the octave F sharp, which goes like this. Okay, so we're playing this octave F sharp up here, the fourth on the D string, fourth fret on the D string. Now to do that run, so after we come up to the G, you're gonna mute that G, and then you're gonna play it again. Then we're gonna do a slide from the 5th up to the 7th on the low E. So slide from the 5th fret up to the 7th fret. Then we're gonna play the 5th fret of the A, the 7th fret of the A, the 5th fret of the D, and then we're gonna go a half a step back, so one fret back to the 4th on the D string, which is an F sharp. Okay, so we're going to go. Okay, so one more time, up to the G, so open E, F sharp, G, mute, or rest, and then G, 5, slide up to 7 on the low E, 5th fret on the A, 7th fret on the A, 5th fret on the D, 4th fret on the D. Basically that run goes all the way through the outro solo. So we're going. And you got to hit those doubles, that double again on that F sharp, line it up with a kick. Doof, 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 bum, 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 and again. Bum, 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 bum. It's basically going around the whole time of the outro guitar solo. Is that little run. There is a little bit of an altered phrase that Timothy B. Schmidt does, which is really good to throw in there to really emphasize the phrasing. The thing with this song is that all the instruments are basically doing like melodies and counter melodies to each other. Well, I like to think of it like questions and answers. So one part will ask the question, and then the next musical part will be the answer to that question. But that's why it's kind of like a sentence phrase. Like it's when someone asks you a question and then you answer it back by incorporating that question into your answer, if that makes sense. Okay, so what we're going to do here is we'll go once around on that phrase that's going to the outro. Okay, now we're in the outro. One more time. Okay, so that's the alteration, and you just throw that in there every now and again. You can hear it clearly on the recording where he places it, but it will work anywhere in the song because it's all within that scale run. It's basically a blues run, or kind of like a blues run. It is a chromatic run running backwards. So when we're up in that F sharp, so that fourth 4th fret of the D string. When we're up here, so we're going to go up, then we're going to go 7th fret on that D string, 6th fret on that D string, 5th fret on the D string, then we're going to pivot and we're going to go up to the 5th fret on the A string, this one here, and then we're going to go down to the G. Okay, so we're going 7th fret D string, 6th fret D string, 5th fret D string, 5th fret A string, and then 3rd fret on the low E. So we're back at G. So when you do that, bum, 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 and then you don't play another G note, you just slide straight from the 5 to the 7 on the low E, and then you go 5, 7 on the A, 5 on the D, and then 4 on the D. So you land back on that F sharp. Cool, so this is what it sounds like all together.
Every time I try to walk away, something makes me turn around and stay. And I can't tell you why. No, baby, I can't tell you why. I can't tell you why. I can't tell you why.
Let's do that alternate run. Alternate run right here. Again. And that's pretty much that whole outro, last chorus and that whole outro part. The chorus, the way I play the chorus there, or the way it's played, that happens on every chorus. The only thing that changes with the verses is that there's a D. It goes to a D, and it goes between D and G. Now, for the for playing this, you want to recognize your root notes on this. So, what are the root notes in this? It's basically, for the chorus part, it's a B, a G, and an F sharp. So, with those particular notes, when you hit them, so when you hit the B, when you hit that G, and you hit that F sharp, you should be hitting those on the 1, on the bass kick. So that's what you're trying to time it on. For the outro itself, it's basically just going between G and F sharp. And the same thing, you want to hit those notes on the downbeat of 1. So if I was to do it in timing, you're doing 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 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 1 and 2 and 3. Okay? That last little run kind of ends up in a bit of a different spot, but that's the reason, I guess it just contributes to giving more colour and something different to the song instead of always hanging in that beat. Hence why you want to do variations. Now the last little thing is really study the song for the phrasing. It's like a masterclass in phrasing. Nothing's rushed, it's all about the feel and getting right into that groove pocket, not overcomplicating it, just sitting just right. There's like just the right amount and everything. Cool. Well, good luck with that, and we'll catch you on the next lesson. Subscribe.